What's up, everybody? It's the Lab here with another Minecraft video, guys. Today I'm going to be showing off, well, some of my most popular builds on my other social medias. TikTok. These are my miniature biomes, miniature builds that I have been making. These have actually been very, very popular, so I'm going to bring them on over here and show them off for you guys. We got a mini witch hut, shattered savanna, portal, the new lush caves biome. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Let's do this one. Like a dungeon, igloo basement, and I got all of these over here, guys. Look at all of these miniature biomes, miniature structures, builds, things like that I have made. And specifically, guys, I've had a couple people asking me to do a more in-depth build of a village. Specifically this village right here, but I mean, I'm just gonna show you how to make your own village. This one has also been one of my more popular and frankly one of my more favorite ones, to be honest. A miniature Pillager Outpost. We've also got this Pillager Outpost over here. I won't be doing this one today, but this is actually when you can go inside. If you guys want to see any of these built and like do a step-by-step walkthrough, let me know which one. Leave it in the comments and I will do that one in the next video. But I'm just gonna do 3 in each video, and I'm gonna do the one that made me TikTok famous. It's my mini desert biome. It's so simple, yet I think so very effective. So guys, let's just hop right into it. We'll start off with the desert biome. Alright guys, so all of my mini biomes, except for a couple of special ones, are built in a 5x5 platform like this. So for the desert, you're going to get a 5x5 platform of sand. I always outline mine in some sort of trapdoor. I do spruce because I think it looks really nice, but you can do whatever trapdoor you've got. And we're just going to jump right into it. Guys, these are so simple. They might look kind of difficult, but honestly, they are really easy to do. And these blocks you see at the bottom of the screen, the sand, smooth sandstone stairs, smooth sandstone water bucket, sandstone wall, sea pickle, turtle eggs, and optional dead bush are really all you need to make this build. So we're going to start off with the desert temple, and it's just a little 2x2 square of these stairs rotating in a circle and not being stupid like that. That's all it is, guys. It's that, and then you get your sandstone wall. Bada bing, bada boom. Desert temple, guys. It's so easy. It's so simple, and it gets the point across. Now, one thing I want to say with miniature builds like this, really the whole point is just to get the idea across. It's to work with your color tones. It's to work with size and just kind of getting the right shape, even if it's not an exact scaled down version. If you saw that, you would say that's a desert temple, and that's really what we're going for. So guys, you can add in some water. I put some on the corner here just so I have some more room to work with. Then when you put sea pickles down, they turn into cactuses. These little white stems go away when not placed in water, and so you just sprinkle them around randomly like so. And then last but not least, guys, I like to put a little village in the corner here, which you can do a very miniature village out of turtle eggs. I think these things look so much like the buildings, and if you place them on your smooth sandstone blocks, they will not hatch. If you place them on the sand, eventually they will hatch, but if you place them on the smooth sandstone blocks, they won't hatch. It is so cool, and it blends right in. And guys, this is all you really need. Now you can, if you want, go through and you can add dead bushes. The reason I don't really add dead bushes is because you don't really find dead trees in the desert, and they don't really scale down. Like, this is the size of the dead bushes that you'll find, and so it doesn't really scale down. Plus then they're like really tall above the cactuses. It's already kind of a bit of a play on the scale here, where the cactuses are as tall as buildings. It's fine. No worries. It's a tiny village. Or tall cactuses. But anyway, guys, this is how you make my desert mini biome, guys. We're going to move on to the Pillager Tower. Alright, guys, we're moving on to the miniature Pillager Tower, guys. This one is another super simple one that was also really popular, and honestly, one of my favorites as well. So let me start off with the block palette. We've got our mossy cobblestone, cobblestone wall, dark oak fence, dark oak stairs, dark oak trap door, oak planks, birch trapdoors, acacia trapdoors, and iron bars. Now these are optional, you don't have to have these. I'll show you what we do with these here in a little bit, but first you're going to start off by, in this corner, one from the corner here, we're going to start with our base, and we're just going to add the mossy cobblestone in there, and then on all four sides, on all four corners of that, we're going to add our cobblestone walls, and then our dark oak fences, and I'm going to open them up. I am then going to add these mossy cobblestone blocks right there, and then we do this kind of a weird pattern with staircases, but I think it really works to get the point across with these stairs right here. I like to have my mini builds be purely able to be made with one hot bar worth of items. And so we do this upside down, right side up, upside down staircase pattern all the way around, and then we fill in these corners with the dark oak trapdoors. Then on top of the dark oak trapdoors, we're going to place our cobblestone walls, and same as on the bottom, we're going to place our dark oak fence gates right in the center. You can open them up if you want. Technically, they are open in the actual build, so you can open them up, you can leave them shut, it's up to you. I'm going to open them up for this one, because why not? And then we just go around, and we place our dark oak stairs, just like this. And then I'm going to put one singular dark oak trapdoor on top, like so. And then, because there's no banners that are really scalable, I represent the banners with these birch trap doors. Now, I know that's not exactly like what it is. You can do real banners, but I just think it covers up too much, and it's just not quite right scale-wise. But I think this works scale-wise, even if it's not exactly the right color or look. It gets the point across, and you know what you're looking at. Now, these acacia trapdoors and these iron bars, this I use to represent the iron golems that they trap. Now, I know the color for this one isn't right with the acacia, but it does give the bar effect that you see when you see the trapped iron golems, and so I place them in like that, and it just represents an iron golem in there, and it's pretty cool. Now, when I was showing them off over there, I did place some wither roses around to act as pillagers. Again, you don't have to do that, that's optional. I'm not going to do it in this one. There are other builds with the pillager towers that you could do. Like, they've got the scarecrows and they've got the tents, and you know what, I haven't designed anything for them, but let's do it right now. Why not? So I'm going to break this. Goodbye, iron golem, to give me room to place either a tent or the scarecrow. So let's design that real quick. So really simply, if you want to put one of the tents in, honestly, this is what I do. I do two staircases like this, and boom, you've got a tent. It's about the right size. It does no opening, but I don't think you need an opening to bring the point across. This is a tent that the pillagers have outside. Bada bing, bada boom. Super simple, guys. Alright, guys, so for the scarecrow, all you're going to need for this one, it's actually rather simple. I'm going to break one of these grass blocks, place down an armor stand. I've got an orange dyed leather cap. Break this trap wall for now. I will then place a grass block back over here, get my piston so that it's facing toward that, and just very simply do that, and then go back through and ignore that. And voila, you have a pretty simple and fairly effective scarecrow, guys. I think that looks pretty good. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Dang. And last but not least, guys, we're going to be going over kind of some of the ways that I build these miniature villages. Now, I like to do them bigger than 5x5s. The smallest one I've built is a 12x12. Really liked how it came out, by the way. It looked really cool. So I'm just going to build this in a 12x12 and just kind of show you some of the houses that I make with it. So the very first thing I do is I go towards the center of town, and I will build a well with some cobblestone stairs in the ground like this. I'm going to waterlog those stairs. I will then put spruce fence on either one of those corners like so. And on top of those spruce fence, I'll just do some cobblestone slabs, and you have a really easy miniature well. From there, I like to just do a rough path around it. You don't have to be exact with it. In fact, leaving some areas blank is actually kind of more like how villages are made. Then I'm going to just make some random paths. Let's go this way and out that way. Why not? Let's go just to here, down to there, and then we'll come all the way over, and then maybe we'll make a branch going up. Now, not all of these paths might get used. You know, a lot of the paths in villages, they just kind of get left to their own devices. let's bring this one all the way back to the back here. Go in the back. I'll bring another one out over here, and we'll call that good. And then I just add houses in around those spots. So I'm going to start with one of the most basic little houses you can build, and then I'll build a couple of the other a little bit more complex ones. And guys, these blocks down here are really all you're going to need. Cobblestone walls, cobblestone oak stairs, cobblestone slabs, cobblestone stairs, spruce signs, oak fences, yellow carpet, white carpet. For the houses, that's really all you're going to need. And guys, when you're building miniature houses, walls are your friend for this reason alone. When you're creating these miniature houses, creating the walls gives them the overhang, which makes them actually look like houses, whereas a lot of people will do this with their houses to create an opening here. But when you place your stairs on top, you lose that overhang and you lose a little bit of detail. When playing with miniatures, guys, every little square and every single little bit of detail counts, guys, and it helps so much to make this look so much better. Even if I don't have a door, you know there's supposed to be a door there, so you don't need to see the door, whereas seeing these overhangs add that extra dimension that really help bring the miniature to life. So that's the most basic house. Guys, here's the next most basic house. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, 3? That's right. Just a 3. It's like this. That's legitimately all it is. There's another house that is just like one longer than it. So that's another house you can build. That's a great house to build. Here's another house that you can build. Now this one, while I do, I did just say like this is your friend. For this one, we are going to have our 2 walls up front. We're going to do 2 open ones back here. We're going to place our roof on like so. But then in the back here, we're just going to add this little bit right here. Just like so. And then I'm going to place my oak signs around it, and that gives it kind of like a fenced in look. The reason I do the full cobblestone here is so that that connects. If you do this, it looks disconnected, and that again is going to kind of mess things up. So I can sacrifice a little bit of overhang for that detail in right there, especially when we get the overhang on the front like so. Now the way I built it here, I could technically do this and build it back, so I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, let's do that. That actually looks a little bit nicer. Let's build a blacksmith. I know these are some of the most popular ones to build, so let's build one of these. Now the way I build my blacksmiths, let's see, we'll face it this way, it's more realistic, is I'm going to put down 2 cobblestone slabs, and right behind it we're going to do some cobblestone stairs. I'll do a temporary blocks up here to wrap that back around, and to do it like that. Next we're going to build the house part of the blacksmith. Now the blacksmith's house is made out of oak wood, and so that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to do oak wood going all the way up, and it has some spruce logs running through it, so I represent spruce logs in this by using these signs and just wrapping it around just to give a little bit of extra dimension, a little bit of extra color, and you have a cute little blacksmith's shop. Next we're going to do some of those cute little market stalls, and guys, those are really simple. Boom, 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 boom. That's all it is. 2 oak fence with a white carpet and a yellow carpet on top. You can do a couple of them like this. I think that looks really cool. And then what I also like to do with the market or the well is to add the bell. Just putting it down on the ground actually works fairly decently. I have played around with other things to act as the bell that are smaller, but nothing really works as well, so I just like to put just the bell on the ground like so, and I think it works well enough. The next house I'm going to teach you how to make is, I believe, the library house. This is one of those that is a little bit more complex, and so you actually have space to work and build with the design here. So normally where I'd say you don't need to add in windows or doors, you actually have room to add in windows and doors here. So I'm going to add in a window down here like this, so the stairs coming out that way with a full block, and then you get 2 windows in the back here like that. I will add my oak planks on top like so, And I will repeat that pattern over here. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. The next thing that you're going to do is create the roof on either side over here. So these are a simple triangle shape facing that way. We then have a little balcony with doorway up here that we're going to add in. And then we have this second level up like so. So it looks a lot like this. And then the last thing I'm going to do is go around and add in my little bit of spruce all the way around. And you have your library house. So the last thing I'm going to show you how to make is the church. Now the church is, honestly, it's really easy. Again, guys, walls are your friend. So we're going to do this pattern like this. So 4 back, 2 up, 2 wide, so a 2 by 4 by 2. And then we're just going to create the square going up again, just like this. And guys, that's a church. That's all it is. It's super simple. Now, one of the other things you can do with these miniature villages is you can go around and just place torches on the ground like this. One, it'll help to light it up. But two, you also see those like little lamp posts around that have torches on them for, you know, lights. And so this acts kind of as those. It's a great representation and can also help to light up your build and add just a little bit of extra detail to it. Now, another thing you can also do if you have the room is just create little trees. So maybe I'll make a tree right here. Sometimes there's little trees. You can create little animal pens. So let's make a little animal pen back here. You can just do that. If you want, you can stick a chicken inside of there just to have an animal inside of it. But you really don't have to do that. And you just go around and add little bits of life, little bits of detail. Let's add another tree right here. Why not? You know what? Let's make that one tall. It's a tall tree. Why not? Just do what you gotta do. These are really simple trees to make. It's a simple spruce fence with oak leaves on top. And guys, that's really all you need to do to build a village. And this is a much smaller, much more simple village than my 20 by 20 that I showed you before. But it's really effective. And now, this is not all the buildings that you can build, but this is a good portion. And if you're looking just to build a small village, a small plains village specifically, in a museum or in your world or just whatever, or just for fun, then you can use this to build a very cool looking build. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if there is a build around here that catches your eye, that you want to learn how to build, leave a like and subscribe, and then drop a comment on telling me which one of these you want me to build. Or if you just have a custom biome that you'd like for me to design that I haven't already made, I will also do that for you. So anyway, until next time, y'all, bye!